Are you struggling to get those grass seeds to grow? Well, in today's video, we're going to fix that.
If your lawn could talk, would it be begging for help? Well, don't miss this important step. The important step in this video is not top dressing.
In today's video, we're going to take this lawn to the next level.
Next level? Have you been watching too many game shows?
But seriously, folks, today we're going to talk about the one important thing that you don't want to miss whenever you're overseeding your lawn. Now, let's get on with it. Aeration enhances water and nutrient penetration, which is absolutely key for whenever you're going to overseed your lawn. Aeration also improves oxygen within the soil. This helps whenever you're wanting to promote healthy roots within your lawn. So to have a look at some of the cores that came out of the lawn. Now, before I get into this bit, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to get more out of your lawn. For the rest of you, you know what to do. So hollow core aeration is really good whenever you're overseeding your lawn because you're removing some thatch. Now, for any beginners to the show, thatch is this stuff here. So on our core, we've got lighter stuff at the top, we've got a little tuft of grass, and then this, I'd nearly say bouncy stuff. This is the thatch, and then whenever we turn the core upside down, we can see that we've got roots coming the whole way to the bottom. So nice deep roots. Roots are the bit that your grass stores a lot of its energy, so the longer, bigger roots you have, then the healthier your lawn will be. So whenever you're overseeding your lawn, we want to try and remove some of this thatch so as we can get good seed to soil contact.
Next step, scarifying. We do this before overseeding because it helps remove thatch and moss, which acts as a barrier for the seeds to get down to the soil.
So I've now got the lawn scarified, time to get it cleaned up, but let's just have a look at some of the stuff that's come out of it. So it's our usual affair. We've got our moss, we've got our thatch. It's just a layer of organic material. Now this lawn has a lot of finer grasses in it. That's why it's got the more that you've seen in the core has a deeper bit of thatch in it. And you can see from the amount of debris we've pulled out. So to have a look at the lawn, there's lines in the soil from where we did the scarifying. So what happens is whenever we overseed the lawn, the seed falls into those lines and then it gives it somewhere safe to grow. So what's the benefits of seeding, Jason?
Well, it helps fill in bare spots and thin areas.
Helps thicken up the lawn.
Yeah.
A lot of lawns have different characteristics. A lot of people complain about ryegrass lawns thinning out in the winter, so you maybe want to sow in some fescue.
Yeah, yeah.
On this lawn, there's a lot of thatch, so what we're actually going to do today is we're going to take Boston Seeds grass seed and we're going to put down a dwarf rye and a fescue to try and help reduce that thatch So
Yep.
it's not as bad like this every year. So there's a lot of different reasons for introducing different grass seeds to your lawn, or even just overseeding your lawn,
In general, yeah.
stick it up.
Yeah, picking it up.
Where can people get good advice to,
This YouTube channel?
apart from this YouTube channel, there's the STRI Seed Guide,
Yes, yeah.
and you can go on there and you can find out the best seeds for your lawn.
Indeed.
You can really geek into it. I'm going to give Boston Seeds and Oil we mentioned here. What they do is they go on to the STRI Seed Guide and they pick out the best seeds,
Yes.
and then they put those seeds into their bag, so you know it's already sort of done for you. But that's the main reason.
Takes the guesswork out of it for yourself and they
Yeah.
do it all for you. It's good.
The main reason for overseeding your lawn. Other reasons for overseeding your lawn. You might, for example, live in an area that's prone to drought. Fescue is very good for drought areas.
But all it does is rain here, so there's an aesthetic reason as well, but that is not just for us.
No, that's for
Everybody.
Everywhere. Another really good reason for overseeding your lawn is it helps keep the weed grasses out. It's not going to stop them, obviously, but it's going to help them stop encroaching in.
Yep.
Overseeding your lawn is a really good natural way to use for weed killer, just
Yep.
in general.
Yeah,
Because the weeds can't get in if you have a really thick lawn. Whenever you're overseeding your lawn, it's really important that you drag the seed in. You want to get really good seed to soil contact whenever you're overseeding your lawn. Definitely don't skip that step. Now, in a lot of videos, you see us top dressing, and that's adding a layer over, which is really good. But I recently did a poll on my channel and I asked people what way they renovated their lawns, and quite a few people said to me that they didn't top dress their lawns. So I thought we'd do a video just to make sure that you guys can cover all the basics whenever you're doing it yourself. So just remember, if you're overseeding your lawn, drag it in. Now, I'll leave a link to a homemade drag mat I made for under £40, really good job. If you didn't have a mat and you had a small space, you could just use your feet and walk over it and press it down. That's a really easy way. Or another way is if you have a roller on the back of your lawnmower. Now let's get this fed. If you want to learn more about how to overseed your lawn and mistakes not to make, watch this video next, where we'll cover absolutely everything in loads of detail. So watch it there and we'll see you there next.